Quarantine's gonna drive me to give myself a haircut, isn't it? Well. What do you know? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fabulous Wednesday night. I skipped last week. I don't know. Quarantine's just so. Like, I'll just go live for a few minutes here. Just say what's up to the peeps, and we'll see what goes on. Yep. Oh, would you guys see that my Happy Star Wars Day video? I think that was really good. Everybody, really, a lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people enjoyed it. And I was like, I might come up with the sequel. And they're like, I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with this with a sequel, but then a third one as a finale. Like it's a 1, 2, 3. You know, it's a trilogy. Star Wars always in a trilogy. You know, you go to this, you go read books, trilogy. You go movies, trilogy. So I just decided to jump on now, see who's on, what's good, and see how everybody's doing. So, yeah, I switched my time to 9:30 because I feel like a lot more people are on later. I don't know if it's just me. 8:30 was my original time, but I just felt like, oh, is my mic working? I keep forgetting to look. Yep, it's working. Okay. All right. Well, 8:30 seemed like too early. Like a lot of people were coming in later when I was about to end it. So I'll start an hour earlier. I don't care. I don't know. Maybe you guys can't. Wonder if I'm on here. I always like to check on my phone just in case. Ooh. YouTube kind of updated here, and now everything's all switched around, changed, weird. Like I had to do a what do you call it? A whatchamacallit, what do you call that when you have to update like the system? Is it just a system update? It's called something. Software update on my phone. Now the emojis are set up different. They're not different, like not the emoji themselves are different, but just the setup is different. I don't like it. Why do they do that? Why do they? I don't know. Just update the terms of service or whatever you have to do. The privacy, whatnot. Just update that. That's good enough. Don't change my emojis on me now. That's not right. Yeah, just quick live tonight. Don't know how long I'll go. Probably not even an hour. Probably not even an hour. I'm gonna go watch a movie after this. I'm gonna go watch The Three Musketeers. From what years? 1993 or something. Disney movie. I've never seen it. Thought, why not? Disney Plus. I think it's been a week since I purchased a coin. Literally, I think it's been a week. No joke. It's been a week. Yeah, it has been a week. The last coins I purchased was the Hollywood unboxing video on my channel. It was with the Boba Fett, which is one of my absolute favorites now. Not joking. One of my absolute favorites. It was John Wayne, the Duke, and then it was the Pluto and the Mickey. Reminds me, I have yet to order those black ring capsules. Got to do that. And for the sequel to my new Star Wars trilogy that I'm working on, if you haven't seen the first episode, so to speak, it's a Happy Star Wars Day video. Go check it out. It's the first of 3. So it was just like it was just going to be like a one-time thing, but now people are like, that was so good, we want more. So, and that makes me feel really good. Like people enjoyed it, really liked it. So now we're going to do a trilogy. I already have ideas for the second one. So I just, I want it to be original. I'm trying to make it as original as possible. Like what I like to do is find a copyright free song or like music music, background music, and use it, and then make the story do what the music is saying. You know, like the music I use now, or I mean, the music I used, I kind of wrap the story around the music. Like I had ideas before I chose the music, but then I kind of wrapped it around the music because I can't just make my own music. It's something I wish I could do, but finding like the right music to go with the video is kind of hard. But I like using that one guy. I can never remember his name. I don't even know if I can pronounce it. Um, it's L something or other. All the links are in the description of the video. I always use copyright free music all my videos, you know. So all the links are in the description. So if you guys want to go use their music, you gotta go ask for permission. I have to like purchase it from Google Play, which is like $1.29. Whatever, you know, if I want to use the music, I'll use the music. But yeah, that's like a side hobby of mine. Coin collecting, silver stacking. I like drawing and movies. I like the art of filmmaking. I just love that stuff. Maybe it's my career. I would love to be a director. I'd love to be a director, writer / director, kind of. I wouldn't like. I would like to make my own movies, like write my own movies and direct my own movies instead of having somebody pay me to direct something that's already been written. Like they just hand me the script. All right, go direct that movie. I do that sometimes. I mean, I get paid. That'd be awesome. That'd be cool. You know, that's maybe something I'd like to get into. I don't know. Huh. I wonder if I disable the chat because I see people on, but yeah, I don't see any chat. Maybe it's disconnected. I don't know. YouTube has been ridiculous. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know. YouTube is gone to the bats. I don't know. Video coming Friday, ladies and gentlemen. I know I just been slacking on videos and live stream and stuff. Quarantine, you'd think quarantine would make me want to do more videos and do more live streams. Nope, quarantine has made me lazy. I've been watching videos. I've been watching videos. I've been watching shows. I've been watching movies. I've been making my own movies, thinking of my own movies. Disney Plus released right here, Disney Gallery, Star Wars: The Mandalorian, and the first episode 1, directing. That looks so interesting. I love behind the scenes stuff. I love to just go on the set. You know, that would be absolutely amazing. I'd love to do that. And the thing is, when we recorded that video, every time I've made some movies before. They're not as good as this one was, but we've made movies but we've always recorded them in the order of the movie. Like we've always done it in order. Like if someone's going to walk in and then a fight happens, we're going to film the scene where I walk in and then the fight. You know, we record it in order. If we start recording bits and pieces from it, it gets really confusing for me anyway. But that's how real movies are. Like I was watching the commentary on one of the Pirates of the Caribbean. I think it was at World's End. Yeah, it was the second one, I think. Is that the second one? That's the second one. But I was like, hey, let's just turn on the commentary. After I watched the movie, recently, a few weeks ago, I guess, but I turned on the commentary and I was just listening to the directors. I think they're brothers, and did they direct the first one? I don't know. But anyway, the first one is my favorite, hands down. Dead Men Tell No Tales, which is the most recent one, I think is my least favorite. Two things before I continue. Two things I didn't like with that movie is that Captain Barbossa dies. Did not like that. His death was not satisfying whatsoever. I don't care. Sacrifice, save his daughter, whatever. I don't care. Didn't satisfy me whatsoever. I was, as soon as it happened, and then Jack, he ended the movie. That was number one. I didn't like Captain Barbossa dying. That was number one. Number two is Jack didn't finish the movie with his hat. Where does his hat fell? It was gone. It was buried in that water, never to be found again. What the heck? What the heck, man? Like they make in the other movies, his hat is such a big deal. Like that's his prized possession. Like, you know, whatever. What's up, Stacking Kid? This is what I wanted to happen. It was ever when Jack is on the ship, and I'm like, I want Captain Barbossa to just come on. All right, Stacking Kid. I want Captain Barbossa to just jump on the ship like he just came out of a boat or whatever. Just come up somewhere and hand Jack his hat. Like that would have been the most epic scene. That would have been awesome. And then they would do something together in number 6, which I think is going to come, which they're planning on making or something. I don't know. I just didn't like it. I did not like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and okay, so I was watching a Star Wars fan film that popped up on my screen because I made one, you know? So I watched it and I was like, I think if I was directing that little short film, it was like 13 minutes long. I just said to myself, I think I could have done a better job. No disrespect to the person that directed it, because the director was I was watching at World's End the director's commentary, and they said, okay, so the scene where Jack goes down in the ship, and then the scene where he comes out of it, the door, you know, they said when they filmed the scene where he goes in, then 8 months later they filmed the scene where he comes out. So it was 8 months difference. And watching it, you have no idea. Think about that. That's just me. I don't know. But when I film a movie or a little skit or whatever we're doing, I was gonna belch there, but I can't. You know what I'm craving right now is either a Sprite or a ginger ale. That's what I'm craving right now. That's what I want. I want it. Oh, I just said it out loud. You know, now it's like I gotta have it, man. Sprite or a ginger ale. You know, if you put it in like one of those wine glasses, it kind of looks like champagne. You know what I'm saying? Like the ginger ale, because it's got the gold color to it. But anyway, yeah, like the scene where he goes in, and then 8 months later they film where he comes out. I think that's crazy. That was like, I was like, what? And 8 months could totally, like, he could look totally way older, but I don't know. That was one day of filming of what we did. And then I forgot. I was like, there's 3 little clips. This is what I'm going to do. But there were people like, oh, well, that was in this movie and that was in this movie. Whatever. I'm doing my own thing. I don't care if it was in another movie or not. We're doing it. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to see if I can't make a trailer. I tried to make a trailer for the other one, but it just didn't look right. It didn't work out. For the other one, but it just didn't look right. It didn't work out. But I'm going to try to make a trailer for this one coming up. And I'm not going to tell you anything whatsoever. My idea is nothing about what more. There's going to be a lot more dialogue, a lot more lines for us to say. There's going to be a lot more dialogue, a lot more lines for us to say, and there's going to be. That's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. Yeah, it's fun. I like doing those little movies, little short films. Maybe I should do, I should do some more often. I don't know. Should I make my own channel about little filmmaking? I don't know. It probably wouldn't be successful. Probably wouldn't take off, but maybe then again, maybe it would. I don't know. It's hard to just do 2 channels at once. Although it would be really fun to do something like that. And I edit that all on InShot. All of that was on an app on my phone. We filmed it all on my S10. I think it's S10. I always forget what comes first, the S or the number. I never remember. iPhone and Samsung, they're the opposite. I think this is an S10. Samsung comes first, 10. I think that's how it goes. But anyway. It's been pretty quiet the last few days, to be honest. Coin community, silver community, whatever. There is a weirdo and on Instagram, Ripstar Silver or Ripstar something other. Yeah, Ripstar Silver. He made a video of him pretending to grind up somebody's bones that is in the community. I mean, 450 other people in the community follow him. I don't know what I don't get into all that. Hey, what's up, Graham Sacker? How you doing? I don't get into all the drama, even though it's kind of fun to hear about it. I don't know it. I always thought he was a little on the weird side, but Tommy's live with what's her name tonight on that auction. Tommy's been going live quite or more often than usual. I think it's because the quarantine's getting him. Cabin fever, maybe. I don't know. But I'm holding up pretty good. I don't know about you guys. It's been pretty nice over here anyway. Western New York. You know, one day it's sunny and 70. The next day it could snow. That's how it is. That's just how it is over here. I don't know how else to explain it. The weather changes more than the weather, you could say. I don't know. I don't know what football is going to look like. I don't know. They released the Seahawks schedule, I guess today. I don't know. I just saw it anyway. And the Bills, you're watching him right now? Awesome. I could probably watch him right now, but I don't want to get YouTube all wrapped up, you know. One time I was just live streaming and all of a sudden, done. My stream cut out. Nothing. I got an email right after saying that I did something to do with copyright, whatever. I didn't do a thing different than I normally do. I don't know. YouTube is going down the tube. The tube is going down the tube. No other way to put it. I mean, they're making so many fracking rules and guidelines and stuff that nobody is able to follow them. So nobody gets monetized because they don't want to pay people, I guess. I don't know. I'm still here. They're going to have to do a lot more to get me off. A lot more than that to get me off. Well, the Clone Wars are over, and I'll have to say, I don't know, man. I've yet to watch the final one, actually. Believe it or not, I've yet to watch the final one. I'm rewatching all of the Star Wars movies on Disney Plus. I'm currently ready for The Force Awakens. Oh, we got 6 people on? No kidding. No kidding. Thanks, everybody, for joining. Hopefully you can hear and see me okay. Oh, that's pretty dope right there. That's dope. That's pretty cool. They have that right there. That's pretty dang cool right there. I only have one. I don't know how to do this. But Jason Palmer made this art right here. I don't like that Darth Vader is, well, Darth Vader is beside Anakin and right under Kylo Ren. It seems like it's a lot of black at that spot right there. You see that? I don't know about you, but that bothers me a little bit. I don't know if I have OCD or whatever, but I feel like switch Luke and Darth Vader or Rey and Kylo Ren. Like, switch them. Because I think, switch Rey and Kylo Ren, or make him go then you'd have to mirror him and make him go the other way. Just slide Rey over, flip him over. That would look better. But then you got 2 lightsabers pointing this way. And then why do you have Why do you have Finn? 9Dimes, what's up? Why do you have Finn holding the lightsaber and not Rey or Luke? Luke doesn't have the green one. The only, that bothers me. That bothers me too. That bothers me a little bit too. But anyway, they have the whole section here for Star Wars. I'm ready for The Force Awakens. Time to relive that trilogy. I'm watching, technically in the timeline, right after episode 6 comes The Mandalorian, but I'm not going to watch it. I like to watch everything in order. So I started 1, 2, 3, Solo, Rogue One, 4, 5, 6. Okay. That's what I've gone through so far. And next would come The Mandalorian and then the 3 prequels, but I want to end it on a really good note. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch 7, 8, 9 and then The Mandalorian, because that's how I watched them for the first time ever. I watched 7, 8 and then The Mandalorian and then 9. But what I'm going to do is watch 7, 8, 9 and then finish with a bang The Mandalorian, because that is one of my favorite all-time Star Wars thingamadoddles. It's not a movie, but it's the first ever live action show. Absolutely love it. That's what I'm going to finish with. And then Clone Wars. I'm watching Clone Wars through the whole thing. I don't care if it's not in order, whatever. See, I couldn't watch 1, 2, all 7 seasons of the Clone Wars, then 3. I couldn't do that. See, I watch episode or 2 of the Clone Wars once in a while. I just do that. Then I'm going to do the Rebels, which, whatever, Rebels, blah, blah, blah. And then Resistance, which I have never watched before, but looks like garbage. I'm sorry, it looks like garbage. The animation looks like garbage. Hopefully the story looks better than what the animation shows, because it looks like garbage. With that being said, I wonder if they're going to come up with like an animated series of the new era they're moving to, the Old Republic. I hope you guys aren't bored. I'm Star Wars geek, I guess you could say, but I love Star Wars, so that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about movies. I talk about whatever. I just call the TJ Show episode whatever it is, and I talk about stuff. So hopefully everybody's having a great night, and I hope I'm not boring you to death. But what else is to do on a fabulous quarantine night? I mean, I wonder if somebody has stayed inside this whole time, since they said, okay, quarantine is starting. So my brother was like, my little brother, he's like, okay, I gotta sleep over at my cousin's house, because they're the same age almost. He's got to sleep over at his cousin's house before quarantine starts. And all of a sudden they said, because he thought it was like going to be planned out. Oh, quarantine's going to start today and end such and such a day. So he's like, I got to go over before that starts. And all of a sudden, bang, quarantine starts and he can't go over. And he's like, anyway, nothing. I mean, it's whatever here. It's whatever. In the state of New York, you have to wear a mask in public. And then my uncle lives in Montana, and Costco just announced whoever doesn't wear a mask cannot buy anything in the store. And Montana is not like New York whatsoever. Montana is a free state. I mean, just free state. And he had a fit because Costco was going to do that. So he went shopping a few days before they actually did that. So because he doesn't want to wear a mask. And Montana is not making them wear a mask in public. In New York, it's a law now. It's ridiculous. New York is the son/daughter of California. Whatever California does, New York will do right after. It's ridiculous. It's not America. It's not freedom. They're messing and they're controlling us and they're messing with us and they're paying us. Blah, blah, blah. I don't, whatever. I'm not, let's skip that. I wonder if they're going to do a live act or an animated series of the Old Republic, what they're going to do, like they're moving into the Old Republic now. They're gonna, I think, hopefully a good trilogy, if at all a trilogy. I hope it's decent. Old Republic. Old time Jedi versus Sith. That's gonna be pretty awesome. I hope there's gonna be some really good lightsaber duels there. Like a whole army of Sith versus a whole army of Jedi. Could you imagine? Wow. Like in the dark, lights, you could just, all of a sudden, you just see red lightsabers. That would be freaking awesome. What was I else going to say? An animated series would be awesome. I think an animated series would be awesome. I don't know if you, any Star Wars fans in the house. I hope I'm not boring you. Any Star Wars fans at all? Because I can get on another topic, but I just have to get there. I'm thirsty. I was talking about ginger ale earlier. Oh, dang! I want a ginger ale. I want a ginger ale really bad. At Walmart they have the 1 liters for $1, but they're not cold. I bring it home. Oh, just okay. Put the glass down. 3 ice cubes. 3 ice cubes in, and then then you pull it up and you go. Oh, and then crisp. Oh, I'm thirsty. I'm dying of thirst right now, and a cold ginger ale is what I want. A lot of people are like, "Oh, what's your favorite?" So, "Oh, I like Coca-Cola. Oh, I like root beer." Oh, root beer is really popular. For my family anyway. My cousins on my mom's side, my cousins on my dad's side, root beer is top notch. For me, I'd take a Dr. Pepper or a ginger ale. That I love Dr. Pepper ginger ale. I'll take a Coke once in a while. Like I some days I'm like, oh, I'd like to have a Coke right now, and I'm like, a week later, oh, I'm craving a Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're two totally different sodas. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know what I'm saying? Like Sprite and ginger ale, different. I was gonna say, my brother's a Coke guy. My little brother's probably a Coke guy. Oh, they're probably like Mountain. They like Mountain Dew too. Like Mountain Dew, a lot of people like Mountain Dew. I don't. Mountain Dew is I don't like it. I'll drink one, but I probably won't enjoy it as much as Dr. Pepper or ginger ale. What about candy bars? Candy bars. Now, I was a huge Snickers fan for a while, but now I kind of jumped off that bandwagon. And now I like things that you can like open the bag and eat a lot of them, like just pop them in your mouth. I'm a ginger and a scotch right now. I'm having a ginger and a scotch right now. What do you know? I'm thirsty for ginger ale, man. Ginger ale. I mean, I like candy that you can just open the bag and just start popping them in your mouth. Like M&Ms, caramel M&Ms, and pretzel M&Ms. Love them. Peanut M&Ms were always my number one, but I think then caramel took the number one spot for me, and now pretzel, they're stepping up. I've enjoyed those. Now it might sound like I eat candy and drink soda all the time, but I don't. Too much of a good thing is a bad thing. And with everybody who gets and eats and drinks soda and eats candy bars all the time and everything, you don't enjoy it when you have it. If you eat it all the time and then you go to somebody else's house and they're like, all right, guys, let's have soda. And everybody's like, yeah, because you don't get it all the time. It's a good thing. It's kind of like a pretzel M&Ms are the best. Love pretzel M&Ms. One of my other live streams a couple weeks ago, I just took the thumbnail with a bag of pretzel M&Ms, just eating them in the live stream. I was going to eat the whole bag, but I stopped myself. My dad's on the phone laughing about something. Reese's peanut butter cups will always be a good candy, I think. I mean, ugh. But I can only eat really 2. And then I gotta stop because if you eat too many of those, it's yesterday was my brother's birthday, and my aunt and the family came over on Sunday. And his favorite thing is peanut butter and chocolate something. My aunt made a peanut butter chocolate whipped cream pudding something or other. A teaspoon knock your socks off. What?
When you're done there, we can play some Star Wars.
Okay. I mean, that was rich stuff. Like, that was whoo. And then my mom yesterday, which was his birthday, the 5th. So he was almost born on Star Wars Day, and he's not a Star Wars fan. I'm like, you were almost born on Star Wars Day. And he's like, I don't care. So Star Wars Day is May the 4th, because May the 4th be with you. But yesterday was Revenge of the 5th. So, because you got to have 2 days to watch all 9 films. I watch maybe, okay, when did I start rewatching all the Star Wars? Oh, long time. I mean, probably March. So it's taken me 2 months to watch 8 movies, Star Wars, because I like to space it out a little bit. Like, I watch a trilogy a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Boom. Then I'll space it out. Next week, I'll watch the 2 in between ones. Then the originals. Come to think of it, it shouldn't take me 4 months, but that's what it did. I don't know. I watched episode 6. When did I watch it? Friday, maybe. I'm going to watch episode 7 tomorrow. So, speaking of that, episode 6, I enjoyed it the first time I ever watched it. I really liked it. It was probably my favorite. Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Probably my favorite. This time around, it was okay. It's number 4 on my list. If you guys want to see my list so far of where I rank them, I'll just run down here. So I've watched 8 of the movies so far. And this is somewhat of what it was the first ever time I ranked them. So here it is. It goes starting at number 1 and going down. The Empire Strikes Back, A New Hope, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Return of the Jedi, Solo, Rogue One, Attack of the Clones, The Phantom Menace. That's the way I got it. I was really tempted to put The Phantom Menace above Attack of the Clones, but I think I'll just leave it where it is. No disrespect to any of the films in the Star Wars universe, because I love them all. But that's just the way I have them stacked up. No disrespect to any of them. I enjoyed all of them. All of them. I enjoyed all of them very much. But that's just the way I have it. Here's my list of videos that I have to make. I still have to make a channel trailer. 2 years on YouTube and yet have to make the channel trailer. What am I doing? What am I doing with this channel? Channel trailer. That's the number 1 on my list. It's been the number 1 thing on my list for months. Okay? And I'm just picking away at things in the middle. Due to COVID-19, I'm unable to make my new t-shirts that I wanted to make. Because Justin Krennicke on Instagram, his shop is shut down because of it. So I couldn't make my t-shirts when I wanted to. And I do my checkoff list on my phone. So I'm kind of confused on which lunar series I have left. I've kind of got off of that because I can't. I don't have a job anymore until this thing clears up. So I can't really spend a lot. So it's just been. Ugh. I'm putting together a bloopers and behind the scenes video of our film that we made. So that should be interesting. I'll put that up maybe Monday or something. I don't know. Yeah, it'd probably be a week after the whatchamacallit. What at 10 o'clock? How long is that movie I want to watch? Hang on. This is my old phone. I always watch my movies on this one. Hour and 45 minutes. Ooh, put me at midnight. All right. The Three Musketeers. The Three Musketeers battle enormous odds in their attempt to defeat an evil royal advisor and seductive Francis Crown, fighting against both time and scores. What is it? 1993? What year is it? I don't. I don't know. Then I got Togo or whatever this is. A Disney Plus original. It's like a whatchamacallit. A sled dog movie. Then I got the sequel trilogy. Force Awakens, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. There is 6, 7, 7 hours and 12 minutes of sequel trilogy. The Last Jedi is the longest at 2 hours and 32 minutes, and it's probably the most hated film in the whole Star Skywalker saga. I don't know. Then I have Timmy Failure. Timmy Failure, directed by award-winning filmmaker Tom McCarthy. Who is that? Tom McCarthy. Okay, Google. Who is Tom McCarthy? Based on the best-selling book of the same name. Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made. Follows the hilarious exploits of a deadpan hero. What does deadpan mean? Okay, so wait. Here's Tommy McCarthy. Who is this guy? American film director. Never seen him. Never heard of him. Okay, Google. What does deadpan mean? Deliberately impressive. Say something amusing while affecting a serious manner. Timmy Failure, who along with his 1,500-pound polar bear. Why? Polar bear partner operates Total Failure Incorporated. Operates Total Failure Incorporated. Portland directed. An hour and 43. I don't know what this movie is about. I have no clue. I have no clue what this Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made video is about. or movie is about? No idea. Okay, Google. Okay, Google. Show me Timmy Failure.
He told me, here's what he told me. He said, I'll have a truck stop pickup together. You tell me where to leave the truck, and I'll give you more money to buy them. He said,
88% Rotten Tomatoes. What do you know? What do you know? 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. No, I don't go on Rotten Tomatoes just to see if a movie's good. I watch it for myself. Timmy Failure, Family Adventure, minute 39 or hour 39. $42 million was the budget. Look at this guy. Holy snot. That's a big bear. Holy snot. That's hilarious. Little kid with a giant polar bear. That's hilarious. Okay, Google. Show me The Empire Strikes Back. Let's see what Rotten Tomatoes gives that. I bet 99. Rotten Tomatoes gives it 94. You guys suck. That's a 99. Okay, Google. Show me Star Wars A New Hope. 92 Rotten Tomatoes. 92. So they liked. Okay, Google. Show me Return of the Jedi. So they liked 82%. So they liked episode 5 the best. I agree with them. And the Return of the Jedi being their least favorite, I agree with them. But they're all 3 good films, really good films. Okay, Google. Show me The Phantom Menace. %53% Rotten Tomatoes. The people left in the room, I don't know who's here. I don't know what's going on, but in episode 1, The Phantom Menace, who is the Phantom Menace? I have yet to know this. I've seen, I've watched the movie. Who is it? Is it Darth Maul? Is it Anakin Skywalker? Is it not Luke Skywalker? Is it Anakin Skywalker? Is it Darth Maul? Who is the Phantom Menace? I don't understand. Okay, Google. In episode 1 of Star Wars, who is the Phantom Menace? And it gives me the cast. The heck? It's Palpatine.
oh, Adam told me he only bought 38 or 48 or something on the
Really? Okay, Google. Is Palpatine the Phantom Menace? Darth Sidious. A Naboo senator and Phantom Menace. There you go. Thanks, 9 times. That was the other guy I had in mind, but didn't. I was like Darth Maul and Darth Sidious. What do you know? Sheev Palpatine. And I mean, here's like a little twist. Like, I thought of it, and I'm like, I don't want to just like ruin Star Wars, but like, if Jedi can sense other Jedi and Sith around them, why didn't they sense that he was a Sith Lord? Why didn't they, like, like some Jedi can, like, I can feel your feelings. I know who you are inside. Why they, is he that powerful that he could block himself from them or something. Because I think that's, I don't know if that's something overlooked or what, but I just think a really powerful Jedi, Mace Windu, and then later Anakin Skywalker could sense something. You know, they could, I wonder, could they have, like, maybe it's in the Clone Wars. I don't know. But what was I going to look up? Okay, Google. Show me Attack of the Clones. So far, 53% for the Phantom Menace is the worst score. 65% Rotten Tomatoes. So they like this one better. Okay, Google. Show me Revenge of the Sith. So, I mean, there was a lot more action in Attack of the Clones. And 80% Rotten Tomatoes. Holy snot. 53 to 80 on Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith is an absolute masterpiece. Okay, Google. Show me Solo, a Star Wars story. I enjoyed this film more than people probably would have. 70% Rotten Tomatoes. I enjoyed it. I love Han Solo. I would love to see a sequel to this movie. I would. I'd love to see a sequel. Okay, Google. Show me Rogue One. Now, I really liked this movie the first time around, but now it was all right. Okay, Google. Show me Rogue One, a Star Wars story. 84% Rotten Tomatoes. I just think it's, I don't really, that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just seeing really where they rank them. But okay, Google, show me The Force Awakens. Okay, Google, show me The Force Awakens. Okay, Google, show me The Force Awakens. 93% Rotten Tomatoes. Is that the highest? Okay, Google, show me The Last Jedi. I liked Last Jedi, not bad. 91%. Okay, Google, show me The Rise of Skywalker. Now, for Rise of Skywalker, due to the coronavirus, theaters may be closed. Please confirm with. Okay, Google, show me The Rise of Skywalker. Okay, Google, show me Star Wars Episode 9. Thank you. 52% Rotten Tomatoes. Wow, they didn't like that film, huh? They didn't like it, huh? I thought it was all right. I mean, definitely not what I was hoping for. I mean, my expectations were a little high, I guess. I don't know. $1 billion in box office. Budget was $275 million. December 20th, 2019. Okay, Google. Which Star Wars film has the highest percent on Rotten Tomatoes?
Don't he go to Sherman tomorrow?
I guess I gotta go to the link for that. I wanted them to show me so I don't have to do any work. I'm bored if you can't tell. Like I have nothing, no topic or whatever. I'm just bored. Out of my mind almost. I'm gonna go watch that movie after this. But not before I get a drink. I need something, water, whatever. I don't. Star Wars: The Clone Wars is. Oh, Star Wars: The Clone Wars film. Oh, with an 18% Rotten Tomatoes. 18. I watched that. I didn't think it was that bad. 11 is Rise of Skywalker. 10, The Phantom Menace. 9, Attack of the Clones. Solo. Revenge of the Sith at 7. Return of the Jedi. Star Wars or Rogue One. Last Jedi. New Hope. The Force Awakens, and number 1, The Empire Strikes Back. So if you get in the 90s or the 80s, yeah, if you get in the 80s or 70s, 80s, you're a pretty good film, I guess.
So he went off on his own.
And whatever. All right, guys. Appreciate you. I'm going to end it here. I'm thirsty. Much for just hanging out with me. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you.